Hello world, it's Curtis Potter with Boundless Inspiration. Today I wanted to talk to you about something that, I struggled in my life before, and I've realized a lot of people that are struggling with this, and it's self-care. And not only self-care, but like how you talk about yourself. And see, I think it's just because like with social media, keeping up with the Joneses was already a thing before social media, but social media has taken it to, it's like a whole new level, right? So it's easy to compare. It's easy to be jealous and just like be judgmental to the point where you're like, well, I haven't achieved this yet, or someone else has already achieved this, and then it's so easy to like look at yourself as what I did wrong. I made this mistake, I had this failure. And I think that really translates into it because like if you brag, or even if you talk about your successes, what you've achieved, what you have that you've earned, like there's this persona that it's an ego thing, that you're bragging, that you think you're better. So on the flip side, so you don't brag or talk about what you've achieved or what you've been able to purchase or anything like that. Instead, it seems like it's easier in this world to talk about what you haven't achieved, where you failed, where you made mistakes. And I see that it's like I speak with people and they're like, man, you've done so much better, Curtis, in this area. I just posted those pictures of my health challenge 6 months. I'm showing off my 6-pack. If I flex, it's an 8-pack, and it's like, I had some people make comments of like, man, Curtis, you look so much better than me. And I'm like, why do you talk about yourself like that? Like, why are you so hard on yourself? And why are you comparing your body to my body? Like, I don't know your journey, your health issues, your timeline that, I talked with someone and they were really hard on themselves about their body. But what I didn't even know was it all started when they got put on steroids because of a health issue that made them gain a ton of weight. And they were actually in a hospital bed for a long time. So they gained weight. And I'm like, see, so now you're hard on yourself because of a situation that you couldn't even control it. It was a health issue that just came out of nowhere, and it had nothing to do with your exercising or what you was eating. It was just a health issue. So I said, starting today, I actually told him, I said, go into the bathroom right now and look yourself in the mirror, look in your eyes and say, I'm never again going to talk about myself in a negative way ever again. It's that self-care, because what you're thinking comes out in your life, like it's robbing you of confidence. And this person was always saying, sorry, sorry, sorry. And I was like, why are you sorry? Like, that's not even something you should be sorry about. And I was like, it all started with how you talk about yourself, and it was because of how others had talked about them for their failures, their mistakes, how their body had become, which wasn't even in their control. Sometimes you make mistakes and go through stuff that's not in your control. So today I just invite you, like, what you take in becomes your thoughts. What your thoughts become your words, and your words become your actions. And that ultimately is how you're living your life. So if you're taking in this negativity where people are talking about you and your failures and mistakes and your past and holding it against you, that self-care may be distancing yourself from those types of people and only surrounding yourself You know, your circle doesn't just matter on like how much money all my friends are making, because we all make that average money. But it's like, if you're around a bunch of gossipers and people that talk negative, chances are you're going to start talking like that. And it's going to become your actions. And this person was talking badly about themselves. And I said, I really think you need to distance yourself from the people that you spend time around. Why? I said, do they point out your flaws and stuff a lot? Do they gossip a lot? Do they, talk about mistakes a lot? And they're like, yeah. And I said, see, and now that's got you to where you're just like your group now. You may not talk badly about other people, but you talk badly about yourself. And you need that self-care like Mac Miller. So today I just invite you. It's not about quantity. It's about quality of your friends. Do they lift you up? Your friends, your family, your coworkers, do they lift you up? Are they rooting for you in your success? Do they keep reminding you of your failures, or are they helping you and inspiring you to use those as lessons that are catapulting you in your future to achieving everything you want in life? I invite you today, prune your circle. Be intentional about what comes in your brain and to what you speak and is coming into your actions. Promise you, your confidence level will rise. And when you're confident, you can achieve anything. And when you walk into a room, people they feel that confidence. And I promise you, your life will get so much better. Every single day, we're just taking a step closer to being balanced, baby. I love you all. Have an amazing day.